A Windows laptop with a big screen and it's eco-friendly. Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the Acer Aspire Vero 16 Windows laptop, and it's pretty nice. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, it has a big, beautiful 16-inch screen, runs Windows 11 Home, and if you can see the material, they are using a ton of post-consumer recycled materials for all of the assembly. It's a very eco-focused product, which I really like. But let me tell you some of the specs. So, Windows 11 Home, it's an Intel Core Ultra 5 125U with AI Boost and 16 gig of onboard memory. That's a nice size there. 512 gig SSD storage, so plenty of oomph, plenty of space. And the screen itself is a 16-inch WUXGA display, 1920 x 1200 at 400 nits with a 170-degree wide-angle view. So you can open it up and people sitting next to you, you can all share this screen and it looks great. So the camera, this is definitely another thing to check out. I'll give you a close-up here. It actually has a tiny built-in shutter cover. So the camera on the top, you can open it when you want to use it, and you can close it when you don't. And it is a QHD 2560 x 1440p. And there's AI noise reduction for the microphones built in. So this is a very modern laptop with all the features that you really need to have something that's going to work great for the next few years. DTS audio, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 6E, so it's almost the very latest generation of Wi-Fi, and 6. Wi-Fi 6 is considerably faster, and then 6E obviously is even better than that. So has ports. Let me give you some close-ups. So on the left side, you can see that it has two USB-C ports. Those are both Thunderbolt 4, so they're super fast. And there's HDMI 2.1 and USB-A. And then on the other side, there is a Kensington lock, USB-A, and audio out. And that's pretty much all the ports you have on here. So I find that works perfectly fine for me. It doesn't have a micro SD card reader, but quite honestly, I haven't read a micro SD card with a computer for years. So not something I feel like is a huge missing piece. In terms of its AI features, it obviously, Windows 11 now has Microsoft Copilot integrated into it, but Acer also has some of its own software, including Acer Live Art, which actually does give you some AI capabilities. I will admit, you will get this and then you will want to delete a couple of things. There are, some of these companies are a little too enthusiastic with what they put on their computers because I think they're just paid by vendors. But there's a little bit of bloatware, so you'll probably, over the first couple of days, say, no, I don't need that. That doesn't need to be in the start menu. I don't need that on my toolbar. So pretty easy to do. Let me tell you a little bit about the eco side of it, and then I'm going to spin it around and we're going to run a couple of apps. I'm going to run a benchmark on it and we're going to see how it looks. So it's eco-focused, as I said earlier, so it's a carbon neutral manufacturing process, and the chassis is 60% post-consumer recycled materials. The company is EPEAT Gold certified, and one of the things I really like is that it has regular screws and it is actually easy for consumers to disassemble and repair. Now, there are some laws that have come into place, especially in the EU, in terms of like the right to repair, but I like that I'm starting to see computers that meet that spec, because there's no reason in the world we can't do something like replace a battery ourselves. It should not be that difficult. So the chassis itself has no volatile organic compounds. It's 60% post-consumer plastic. The packaging, I really like the packaging. It's kind of a big box, but it is 100% recyclable. So unlike so many packages that you get, this is really all recyclable materials. And it even says so. They're very proud of the fact they put a lot of effort into making this true and still having packaging that's going to protect your computer. Now, comes with documents. And it comes with a kind of clumsy looking charger. This is kind of an old school charger with this design, but it is USB-C, and I think the input wattage is like 65 or 67 watts. So you can buy a third-party charger that would be much smaller and doesn't require a 3-prong plug. That's worth noting. There are places where you can't get to that third prong for the ground, so this does give you some limitations. If you're using it at home or in the office, you're probably going to get the 3-prong plug. Let me also show you the keyboard's a little unusual because it has a lot of keys. And what I found really disconcerting in the beginning is that your hands don't orient to the center of the keyboard. And so it took me a little while to get used to that. Notice also the integrated fingerprint sensor on that touchpad. And that touchpad is actually made out of ocean recycled plastics. So, again, there's so much green going on here. Now, let me spin it around and I'm going to show you a couple of things on the screen, and then we're going to run the pretty aggressive PCMARK 10 benchmark just to see how this compares. And then I'll jump back on camera. So let's get this thing turned around. One of the things people have said about this is that it's not very loud, but let me give you a quick demo. So that's about full volume, and I think it's fair to say that it is not the loudest laptop out there. It is loud enough that you can hear it, but between Bluetooth and that 3.5 millimeter audio out, there are plenty of options for you to hook up another speaker if you want to get better results. And in terms of performance, as you can see, I have a fast internet connection, and so let's see, I seem to have a lot of ads here, which is sort of indicative of how this works, but let's just jump onto the Walmart homepage, and it moves pretty quick. Let's buy a fireplace, right? Who doesn't need a fireplace in their lives? Pretty speedy, so let's go ahead and I'm going to close that, and then we're going to launch the Acer app. So Acer has its own something called Acer Sense, and I'll go back to home. And this is just gives you access to a lot of the smart software that Acer includes, and you can see that it gives you some performance measurements and battery status. And not sure I mentioned it, but it gives you about 10 hours of battery life, which is entirely helpful. It's worth noting that it's not a touchscreen, so I'm using my trackpad for all cursor control. And here on the start menu, we can go to Acer Live Art. And this is an AI powered software program, and I can pull up, I generated a piece of art in ChatGPT, and here it is, and you can see everything's nice and snappy. I mean, in terms of performance, there's no sense that I'm running on a slower computer. And then we can do fun things like let's remove background. And you can see this is with the AI accelerated CPU. It's still a difficult task. And by the by, this is a really hard background. You'll see it doesn't do fantastic with it, but it is fun. This is something where I'd probably get rid of that wheel, but I think you could take this and you can put that onto another graphic or superimpose it. So let's close this up. And what else can I show you? We can go into Microsoft Copilot, and you can see here where I was actually chatting with it about PC benchmarks. So it said, here's where you can grab PC benchmark 10 or PCMARK 10. And I said, cool. Now I did download it. So let's give it a run. And that's easily done. Now we're ready to run the benchmark, and it's a very business-oriented benchmark, so it takes a good long while. I'm actually going to speed up this video quite a bit so we can jump to the end, because you really don't want to watch 18 minutes of it running benchmarks. But once it gets started, it is pretty darn interesting. So let's zoom forward. Benchmarks aren't very exciting to watch after the first minute or two, so here we are at the end, and you can see it gets an entirely acceptable score. So let me close this window out and jump back on camera. That's about everything I can show you. I'll tell you dimensions-wise, it's 14.1 inches by 10.1 inches by just barely under an inch thick, and it's 4 pounds, so it's not the lightest Windows laptop in the market, even for a 16-inch screen, and it's a nice big screen. I just want to say I really like the screen. So there is a lot to like here. It is eminently affordable, and it does give you enough juice that you can certainly go through most schoolwork, most office work. If you're doing hardcore video rendering, or if you're playing very demanding PC games, then this might not have quite enough power for that. But for the vast majority of tasks that we do, and certainly the vast majority of things that I do, this is plenty powerful enough. And I personally really appreciate that Acer is putting so much effort into being an eco-friendly company, because generally speaking, technology is not eco-friendly. So props to them. There's really a lot to like here. Now, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications, and give me a thumbs up if you found this of value, and I certainly hope you did. Great. This, let me close it and show you, although it's kind of a slab, but this is the Acer Aspire Vero 16 Windows laptop, and it is $749.99, currently discounted down to $649.99 at store.acer.com. For under $650, this is a really solid option. And you know, once you open it up and get to that 16-inch screen, you're going to be very happy. There's a lot of screen real estate there to work with, and that's really nice. That's all I got. Hope to catch you in my next video.